Have you tried every weight loss program, every workout, and find yourself stuck? What if I told you lasting weight loss was so much more than what you're eating and how you're moving, but what was happening here and here? Hi, I'm Andrea. I'm an integrative health practitioner and life coach. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the connection between your inner work and your weight loss health journey. So often with weight loss or health journey, we only focus on the outside. The food, the workouts, the plan, the goals, the rules. And while those are important, it's not the whole picture. Your thoughts, your beliefs, and your emotions shape everything. So if you start something and you feel deep down you're going to fail, your brain is going to find every way to prove that true. So many of us will start something, fall off track, get frustrated, feel broken. It's not that you're broken, it's that your mind shift change hasn't happened. So let's talk about stress. When we are feeling stress, unhealed emotions, negative self-talk, our cortisol will raise. Our cortisol is a stress hormone. And when our stress hormone cortisol is higher than normal, it will cause our body to less likely lose weight, but also cause other health issues, inflammation, high blood pressure, lots of other issues with sleep and gut health. This will cause your body to feel unsafe to release the weight. I know for me, when I started focusing on the inner work, finding ways to healthily release stress and emotional baggage, I found that my healthy habits became easier to stick to and started showing results. My workout started to feel easier, my body could recover, I was sleeping better, making healthy food choices was easier, and I started to feel healthier emotionally and physically altogether. I was no longer stuck in this all or nothing mindset. This is why inner work is so powerful. When we start focusing on things like emotional eating, self-sabotaging, perfectionism, we start to see a big shift and change in ourselves. This is when our body will start to feel calm. We'll no longer be in survival mode. Our body will be able to release things like stress, tension, or extra weight. This is why I say weight loss and health are so much more than the physical, but it's the emotional and mental load as well. So let's make this practical, and I want to share a few tips that will help you change your mindset starting today. So let's start with the daily check-in. I want you to journal every day for at least 5 minutes. Just get your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions out on paper. Really think about what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, any self-talk that you're giving yourself, whether negative or positive. But getting it out there, seeing what your patterns are, is going to be so helpful in understanding what is stopping you from reaching your goals. This is a healthy habit that I encourage everyone to continue throughout life. It's just a great way to reflect on what's going on the inside, because so many times we just push it down. There's so much on our plate that the things that are really bothering us, we don't have time to focus on. So taking a little bit of time and writing down our thoughts and our feelings daily will help us overcome and work through what is stopping us. It really clears all that mental clutter. Let's talk about shifting our words. Instead of saying I can't or I have to, saying I can and I get to. This simple shift in words is going to make a huge impact. We all will find ourselves saying things that are negative. I can't do that. I can't reach this goal. I have to do this. I have to do that. But if we start shifting and realizing that we get to do things and that we can do things, it will change our brain, and our brain will again prove that right. So we will accomplish those goals. I get to go to work instead of I have to go to work. I get to work out and use my body instead of I have to work out. I get to eat healthy, nourishing food instead of I have to eat healthy. I can accomplish this goal. I can run a couple of miles. I can lift that weight. I can do these things. Those shifts make a huge impact. So start switching those words where I have to I get to I can't to you can, because you can. Let's talk about mindful moments. So before you eat any of your meals, I want you to add in this habit of taking a few deep breaths through your nose and out through your mouth. This is going to allow your body to relax, feel calm, which is going to help with digestion and just overall emotional feelings, which will help with you having those hunger cues of you're satiated, you're full afterwards. You're not emotionally eating more than you should or need, but you're just going to fuel your body properly, relax your nervous system, and it's just a good time to kind of like set that reset button while you're fueling your body. So when we incorporate new healthy habits, it's nice to pair them or piggyback them off something that we're already doing. This helps it become a consistent pattern and routine in our life. So taking those moments before meals, because we're going to eat every day, allows us to take those moments throughout the day to breathe, to release those negative feelings, those negative thoughts, to kind of reset. So that's mostly why I encourage this, but it does have benefits to help with digestion and just overall calm your nervous system down. So lastly, let's pay attention to those non-scale victories. We don't need to focus on the number on the scale the whole time. Well, that might be encouraging and important. There are so many other changes you're going to notice in your body when you're starting to incorporate a healthy lifestyle. Things like better sleep, more energy, just better digestion, your clothes feeling better, just feeling happier and healthier all around. Your mood is gonna improve. You're gonna notice that you just have more go-get-em attitude. All these things are wins and they need to be celebrated because health and weight loss isn't about the number on the scale. It's about the whole picture. How you're feeling, how you're moving, how you're enjoying your life. So you can see that weight loss and health journeys aren't just about food and exercise, but it's about the inner work, the emotional healing, and the developing healthy habits to allow success. If you're looking for a free 5-day reset, I do have a link below that will give you a free 5-day reset that will allow you to change your diet, incorporate exercise and movements, and they also have those emotional, mental challenges. Things like journaling, reflecting, meditation, all different ways we can incorporate healthier ways to release stress, to work through our emotions, and it's just an overall healthy mindset. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And I also want to know down below, what is your biggest struggle with weight loss? Whether it is mental, physical, or something else. Let me know below. Let's get a conversation going and let me see if I can help you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.